Hey guys, how you doing? Honestly, I have really no idea why I'm sitting here on a Saturday night, going to record this YouTube video, but I was just in the back of my house, and I don't know why. It's just so much going on in America, and like stuff like that. Especially, I'm referring to the race and like stuff like that. And I don't really know why, but for some reason, it kind of came to me that, you know, people even in today is still debating on whether Jesus Christ was white or black. Well, here's my input on that. And this is how I feel. First of all, we can interpret the Bible any way we want to. It's thousands of Bibles out there. Everybody has their own thing that they can actually interpret. So that's good. You go, you read it, and then whatever you feel that you have to visually envision how Christ looks, that's good. So that's awesome. For me, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna debate with anybody about what Jesus Christ may have looked like. For me, it's completely irrelevant, and I'm pretty sure it is for a lot of more people. But this is just on my heart right now. So I don't really care what Jesus Christ looks like, because what matters to me is who he is and who he's not. And if that's great English or bad English, I'm sorry. I apologize for you English guys who take it to heart or whatever. But I know who he is and I know who he's not. So I know, first of all, let's talk about who he's not. Jesus Christ is not a liar, okay? He's not a thief. He's not a person who's going to deceive you. He's not a person that he will not forsake you. That's what he will not do. Jesus Christ will not disappoint you. Jesus Christ will always, he's not a man that's going to say something and then turn around and do something else. Jesus Christ is not a man who's going to stab you in the back 2 minutes after talking to you in your face. Jesus Christ is not a person who's going to bring you a certain distance and then go off and leave you, you know, when it gets tough. He is not the type of guy that he has to boast about who he is. I mean, it speaks for himself. He is not a guy who he doesn't represent anger. I know that. He doesn't represent grief. He doesn't represent just so many different things. I know that he's not. Okay, but I know what he is, okay? I know he's a man who, once again, he cannot lie. And to me, that's special, because his word said that I will never leave you nor forsake you. So I believe that he is a man who gave up his own life just so he can make a sacrifice for us and for me, because I know I need him just like everybody else do, but I can't speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself. So I know for a fact that that's who he is. I know for a fact that he is a provider. I know that he is the Alpha and he is the beginning. I know that when he says he's going to do something, he's going to keep his word. One of the most important things that I know Jesus doesn't show favoritism. Jesus said, whatever I do for him, I do for you also. It's just based on you guys' faith in me. He has showed himself so many times to me in that manner that he will continue to take care of me. And he continues to provide for my family. And I know that he is, he's a man that when you don't have anywhere else to turn, he's right there. I know he's a man that even though we don't seek him the way that we should seek him, I know that he's always there waiting for us to come. And just that little bit of information just lets me know that I can never debate on what color, what race, what background he comes from. That's completely irrelevant to me. That does me no good. I mean, am I going to change my mind because I think maybe he's he's this or he's that? No. The bottom line is this. The bottom line is he came to die for us. He came to give his life. When he came down here, he knew exactly what he was coming to do. He wasn't coming down here to play football. He wasn't coming down here to, to build houses for, forever. He came down here and he fulfilled his mission. And that's why it doesn't matter to me, and it shouldn't matter to you either, what color Jesus is. Because if you know who he is, it doesn't matter. You know, and that's the same thing that we have to do with race today. We have to say it doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter what background you come from. All I know is if you're a good person, you're going to treat me right. You're going to do for me the same way that I do for you. You are right with me. There's at the end of the day, there's no issue whatsoever. So that's my spiel on that. I would never debate what color Jesus Christ is, because it doesn't matter. Because, I mean, he's doing things for me daily that is absolutely unbelievable. Never in a million years would I imagine he would be doing some of the things for me that he's already doing. But he's working it out for me, and I have to acknowledge that. And you should too. Actually, you should always acknowledge that Jesus Christ is first in your life, and that he's taking care of you and he's providing for you. So don't ever forget that. And once again, it does not matter what color Jesus Christ is. Jesus Christ came to die for all of us and to save us from the pits of hell. So that's my input on who Jesus is and what color he may or may not be, because it's irrelevant to me. The same way it should be to everybody else. As long as he's taking care of what he says he's going to take care of, I'm going to keep it rolling because I'm happy. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys checking in. Take it easy.